What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga Bowser's Minions, or 3DS version, whatever you want to call it. Where are we at? Stardust Fields. Okay. What the heck? The Koopa Cruiser, we haven't finished paying it off. What the flip? Fine, Lord Bowser. Help us. Bowser fell on the other side of the border. So, this may come as sad news, but this will be one of the areas that we will never be able to come back to. One of the last few. It's sad, but it's true. So, yeah. Enjoy this little area while it lasts, because that's all you're gonna get. These Koopas are gonna just be here forever. So, yeah. Let's go. Well! Talk about a nice surprise. Check it out, bro. Looks like the famous Super Mario Bros. Have arrived. Man, it brings back the memories, doesn't it? Good times, good times. So what's up, Mario Bros? Brother Zen? Are you two heading off on a journey together? Oh, so you probably want to let us let you pass then. Yeah, well, I'm sure you guys know this is the border of the Mushroom Kingdom. That's right, it's the border, and since we're the border security, we can't let you in until you do some jumping worthy of Mario Bros. Name. Want to do the border jump? Explain it, sus. The rules are really simple. Just jump to avoid touching the royal borderline. But listen, if either of you make 3 mistakes, then the game's over. The end. Well said, little bro. Border bro. Anyways, we'll be nice and let you practice first. Sound good? All right, so here we go. Okay, Mario, you go first. Press the A button. Okay. Next, your turn, Luigi. Press B to jump. Okay. Okay, Mario, try to jump rope, or I mean, try to jump the royal borderline. So it's a little, oh, and as you can see, I gotta show you this. What the heck? Sorry about that, y'all. That is the price. Just thought I'd show you that for a second there. That wasn't too bad. Okay. Incredible. Alright, Mario, you two together now. Oof. Nope, failure, start over. From the top. Come on, you guys. Practically invented jumping. Cannon. Incredible! Well, that's all the practice you get. Want to do the border jump? Yes. Well, voiceover begins now. Just to break the silence, because this is not going to last a while. So, why am I doing... Well, I mean, this is pretty much the pattern that I did last time, with... The last time I did this, like, kind of style of LPs was, Pac-Man World Repack and Pac-Man World from the PS1 version, which is also playable. This is so slow. I am so used to the original. It's not even funny. This is like, I'm not even kidding you when I'm saying this. This is the first time playing. I probably should have let the silence. I'm gonna just let the silence be there because I'm gonna lock in. All right. So here we go. This is my first reaction to it. Okay. Pretend this is just my first reaction to it. All right. So we gotta jump. Oh shoot. Oh. Okay. Okay, so they're gonna do that. And then come back this way. Thought they were gonna come faster. Wow. Man, very cool. That was some incredible jumping. I had to keep my mic on and say I'm locking in just to do. Just beyond here is the Bean Bean Cannon. You be extra careful when traveling. So, as you saw in the other video, I do a voiceover of some topics, so definitely check that out, because it is some crazy news and some crazy topic that I don't think anybody's ready to talk about. But, needless to say, I will read this and then we'll go from there. So, they have 3 more levels. So, as you can see in the bottom screen, they have Stage 2 prize. So, yeah, anyways. Let's get back to it. You ready to try the infamous border jump too? Well, voiceover, you may begin. So yeah, sorry about the interruption. So back to what I was saying. So why am I doing this sort of thing? Like the last LP that I did was for Palworld. And why did I do so? Because I wanted to show both versions at once without having to do like 2 separate LPs, which would kind of be, I mean, it's necessary, but it's also unnecessary to like do it spread out. So like with certain LPs, like I'm doing it with such as like Donkey Kong Country, Yoshi's Island, SNES. Both of those were SNES versions, which is all I did for those LPs. That's because there's actually, I mean, yeah, there's stuff that's different from this game. Alright, and interjecting right here, that was some great jumping. How about a Beanie Awards camaraderie? You can't find this type of bean just anywhere. All yours to enjoy. There you go. So if you look at the menu, let's see. Look at the items that we have here. We have 2 he-beans. Yeah. So I'm gonna be right back, and we're gonna finish. We're gonna do the next bit. Okay. So here we go. Now you may take over for real, voiceover. Sorry. Next time, give me a warning, you moron. So, anyways, yeah, sorry, I tend to do that, and then, yeah, I can call myself a moron, because I am a moron sometimes. So, the thing is, as I was saying, yeah, there's no particular reason, it's just because, for me, just personally, from my experience, if I were to see like an LP side by side, or like to see any comparative like reasons to like play different ones, right now I just can't play certain GBA games on, you know, just on my Wii U. Really, like, and I'm being honest, like I can't. Or, like, I don't have access to certain GBA games at the moment, but I will in the future, because there are a lot of GBA games that I will, like, want to, like, have access to in the future, and it is something that I don't, you know, I don't want to neglect. And the difference between this game and, I guess, I mean, there is really no distinct difference, because I mean, the Yoshi's Island situation really is just more of like, I didn't think of it at the time, so I'll save it for a later time. Same thing with Donkey Kong Country, because, I mean, a lot of these games I could play on the like, they would be playable on the GBA. So once I do have access to it, or buy the game on GBA, then I will play it on GBA. And same rules apply for when I do these minigames. They're going to be the first attempt and the second attempt. So, anyways, as I was, I just thought I'd clarify that there will be an era where I will do just straight up just GBA games, and it will include some, I guess, some, not remakes, but just like some, like, I guess, replays re-LPs. And, you know, if I were ever wanted to, like, do a re-LP, like, it wouldn't be of this game, for example. I mean, I have the GBA version that I'm playing right now, so it would make more sense to do that. And, yeah, I mean, I guess, like, you know, like, moving forward, you know, the next few LPs, it'll make sense why I'm doing what I'm doing, because it's gonna be like this for the next couple of LPs. It's gonna be like this for LP number 16 and LP number 17. I'm foreshadowing this right now. LP number 18 will be a continuation of one of the games that I've, you know, well, naturally, I'm not gonna spoil what it is, but it's pretty hilarious for me. As you can see on the bottom screen, there are other options that you can do. So there's level 5, or there's a level 5 and a level 4. So stage 4 is the border jump. So the complete border jump. So the level 4 one is the one we just did. So stage 5 is this one, and this one is, well. Yeah, I'll explain it later on how long it took. But just for the time being, I just thought I'd let you know, and I'm circling around because I'm like trying to put my train of thought in place on what to actually say. I mean, it's not really an excuse, it's just straight up I want to like do a side-by-side comparison era right now, and it just makes sense to do that right now. So, there will be LPs that I will do that in the future, but will I do that with a GBA remake or rehash as, like, you know, the remake? No, like, if the GBA is the original, I'm gonna do that with this game, and plus, this is an RPG. So, for an RPG, it would make sense, and then also for LP number 20, I'm gonna be doing the exact same thing. To finish it off, and you will see this again happen for LP number 35. Unfortunately, or fortunately, in a way. But yeah, needless to say, what am I going to be talking about today is the question. There's gonna be like not some controversies, but not crazy, nothing too crazy today, really, if I'm gonna be honest with you. But I saw Palworld, and you know, Palworld today, I saw a lot of people playing. I was talking with some coworkers; they were having a lot of fun. A lot of other people were having fun, and there's some people that were just straight up, you know, upset from the Nintendo community that they're just like, oh, like they see Pocket Pair do this first, and it's like, it's upsetting, and it's like, okay, let's talk from their perspective, and like, can I be logical in this? Am I upset? No. I mean, I really could care less about the genre. Now, if this were to happen in the Mario genre, of like someone doing a, you know, an open world game better than a, you know, like, actually, I'll talk about that later. Oh my gosh. Not worth it. Not worth it. That took me like 10-20 minutes to do. It's not worth it. The stage 5 prize just to get 7 he-beams, unless you're really like good at it, not worth it. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Okay, so I'm back, obviously. Let's see if no. Later. All right, bye. Hold up, bros. Since we've been on duty, and you two are the first people ever to cross our border. I mean, ever. You've got to come out. commemorate this occasion by giving you this. You got a Beam map. As long as you have a map, you'll feel safer in foreign lands, right? Press start to view the map, screen and check on our map. Oh, that's not all. Not remotely. Touch the mini-map on the bottom screen to view a map of your surroundings. If you want all the juicy details, you gotta open up your suitcase and read the guide. So, I'm gonna show you both screens for a second. This will show a mini-map of everything. And I can add a pin. I don't know what this pin is for. So, I don't know. I don't know what that pin was for. Yeah, we don't need all. Okay. Yeah. I think that might be useful for later, for me at least. Let's look at the menu quickly. See if it shows anything interesting. Records. Is it under records? Oh wow, I can show this. So the story so far: the Koopa Cruiser was attacked by Fawful and crashed. Mario and Luigi head to start fields. All right. Sorry, I was like far away from the microphone from that time. I don't know how much the game is getting, but let's see. Oh, there's the map up there, I guess. Yeah, I guess. So I guess that's our suitcase, so I'm gonna just switch back to the top screen and we'll get ourselves going. So, yeah. Here we go. What the heck? Okay. Is there a safe block anywhere? No, I guess there's not. Bean's bulletin disturbing facts uncovered an area of recent studies show that spiky Stardust defense system SSS can be jumped. It is easy, just run, press A button, then immediately press the B. Such a defense system calling improvement are demanded to prevent an increase in intruders. Uncovered. Can we jump? It's easy, just run and press. But I feel like if that's what I'm saying, like I feel like that would be harder to do. So I like to just press the A and B button, pretty much. Oh no. We got our first battle. Let's run away for right now. I know running away is a bad idea, but I'm going to show you why I'm going to run away for right now. So let's just save for a second. So now we have a map of where we are. So, as you can see, as you saw on the map, if you see the map right here, a few things just don't make sense for some reason to me, and you'll know why. You'll know why once we get to that point. Okay, I just thought I'd let you guys know that some things just don't make sense to me about this map, and you'll see it later on in a few videos later on or something like that. So here's. Wow. Okay. Hey, Mario! Great timing! I could use a hand here. God, look, keep your diet jokes to yourself. They're not funny. Just get me out of here. What a miserable Bowser is. Why could it be that Bowser, the Great Koopa King, has fallen into my cannon? Yeah, amusing. Who dares speak to me so? I am Toastar, the great and famed king of Stardust Fields. I've heard tales of you, but you aren't very impressive in person. If you want me to get him out of here, little people, you must pay in coins. I will set him free for all of your coins. And I'll even keep this most embarrassing incident a secret. That's not fair! Pardon me? I'm not sure I heard you correctly just now. You'll give me all 111 of your coins? Mario's like, I know I'm gonna gain these back anyway. Why, these are Mushroom Kingdom coins, aren't they? This isn't the Bean Bean Kingdom. I suppose I'll have to calculate their value in local currency. In the local currency. Let's see. At today's exchange rate, 111 mushroom coins are worth 10 Bean Bean coins. Sorry, but for only 10 coins, I can't guarantee the secret won't slip out. Yes, that means I'll need an additional 100 Bean Bean coins. Go find them in Stardust Fields and bring them back to me. Then I'll help your Koopa King. Well, I guess this will start the voiceover commences, I guess. Possibly? Let's see. Once we get a... Oh, okay. Once we get a jump going. We got a Firefly. Gonna give him a chance to attack, but we'll see him attack at some point. So I'll let the voiceover commence as soon as it starts. Actually, yeah, we're just gonna let it go, okay? Go ahead. So this begs the question on, like, what are my actual thoughts on, like, the actual genre and just, like, you know, seeing other studios or other games do things better or do things that I exactly want for a certain genre. Have I had this happen to me? Yeah, I've had this happen to me. Have I put hope in it? Yeah, I certainly have. But have I also moved on? Yeah, I moved on. Completely moved on. I moved on, like, 3 years ago, buddy. Well, okay, maybe that's not truthful. More like 2 years ago I moved on from this. So I've kind of shared my passion for this for a while now, in a way. When I played Super Mario Sunshine, and I've played Super Mario Galaxy, and I've also played Super Mario 64. Great 3D game, 3D Mario games. And then there's also other games that I like to play that are also 3D platformer. I'm a huge fan of 3D platformers, as you can see. And I'm also a huge fan of Mario, as you can also see. I mean that's a given. I mean, you can look at my my profile is a patriotic Bowser now, in a way. Because I just, you know, I like the country I live in, so why the heck not, you know? I just thought I'd represent. And then also, like, I like Bowser, because I think he's just absolutely goated, and he just knows, he's the most, kind of the most relatable character, other than the fact of being a complete simp and also trying to be a swinger or trying to steal, Princess Peach every time. Other than that, it's just, he's just the most relatable character in the sense of just, like, you know, in RPG games. That's why I choose Bowser every time. Bowser's just super hilarious in a way. No, I'm not fat myself. I run. Like, if I could tell you right now that the longest I ran was 26, like a whole marathon, 26.2 miles. That's mileage. And then, currently, when this video gets released today, what is my run today? If I were to say if I were to claim that I'm a runner still, for those of you that don't believe me, I just ran 4.5 miles in this gosh stupid dang freaking heat. You know? Or not really, I mean, it is very heatful, but also, like, the smoke outside, like, from the Canadian fires, it's actually atrociously crazy, but I'm also not too sensitive to it. I'm not sensitive to it at all. But I do feel sorry for those that are sensitive to it, since like literally last night it was literally at 500 for a lot of areas, especially in the areas that I was living in, and it's like, that's crazy, man. Like, oh my gosh, like straight up, it's actually crazy. And it's like, what the flip? Thankfully it's going down today, but and it hypothetically it's technically worse than yesterday, but it definitely really got it definitely got bad, for sure. Starfield area 64, it says. So anyways, as I was saying before, what was I saying? Oh, so for platformers, I think I was talking about Bowser, and then I talked about running and why I'm a runner or whatever. Yeah, okay. How many miles am I running total this week? Tomorrow I could tell you I'm gonna be planning on running 11 miles, so I know a lot of people would say, hey, that's a bit extreme for them. I can do 11 miles. It's not too hard. I can do it in, like, not to brag, but I can do an easy 11 miles in at least an hour and I want to say 15 minutes easily. I'm going to try to aim for an hour and 14 just to keep my easy pace up, or aerobic pace. So, I don't know. These are bullet bill blasters, and oh, and actually something that I wanted to like let you know, there are levels. So there are this is like one of the not the first game that shows it, but you know, since this is a remake, it shows the levels of the enemies. So depending on what level you are will depend on how strong you will be against certain enemies, to be able to take them out either quicker, or you know, it'll be easier to take, you know, to like it'll be able to manage them, you know. So back to what I was saying on my argument on, like, you know, what's going on with Palworld and the Pokemon fans and the fan base. Really, I mean, I think it's just a really toxic fan base in the long run, because they're saying certain pals from Palworld look like certain Pokemons, which I guess you can argue like some of them do look similar, but at the same time they're not completely like the exact same. In fact, some of them, like, I would argue, looking back at the fights, it's just like you're doing this in bad faith. And I'll leave it at there for right now.
Alright. Interrupting y'all right now. Sergeant Starshade, the shooting stars we just witnessed were alien bombardments, perhaps? In the name of Starshade Bros, we will find the alien scum. They will rule the day. General Starshade, sir, I have confirmed the presence of a suspicious unknown entity. It is a vivid green color that pierces the eye. Yes, sighting confirmed. However, I see not green, but red. Urgent pursuit. Additional visual contact immediately. Yo, Mario. I'm flying like a birdie. Oops. Oh, incredible! It is none other than the Mario from the Mushroom Kingdom. Luigi sighting confirmed. Sergeant Starshade, a change of mission objective. Obtain autograph stats. I see. Incredible to think Princess Peach's lovely voice in the hands of some vile enemy. Her voice must be recovered, no matter what it takes. Priority 1, Sergeant Starshade. We must provide as much field support as we can. Very well. We Starshade Bros will teach you the secrets of Bros actions. Master Mario, Master Luigi's special Bros action training shall commence immediately. Are you ready to undergo training? Well, here we go. If you wish to jump up to a high ledge, Luigi can jump on Mario to perform a high jump. First, use the touchscreen or L or R button to select your high jump. Then press the B button to jump. I'm gonna show the bottom screen for this actually. At the moment you jump on him, press the B button again. So you could jump higher than you can on your own. Indeed, it's jumping a synergy. Do you require another explanation? No. Very well, Luigi, then use your high jump that you just learned to reach the ledge on the right.
Hurry! Jump! Hurry! Jump! Hurry!
So we can do this. Excellent work, man. Use your high jump. You can climb ledges that you could never climb alone. Next, I'm going to show you another type of jump. Simply use the touchscreen or the L button to select the spin jump. Then press the A button to jump. See, you ride piggyback. Now, if you press the A button once more, the two of you spin through the air together. Slide while you're slide the control around. It is possible to use the spin jump to jump across wide valleys and dangerous pits. You require another explanation? No. Very well, Mario. Then use your spin jump to reach the ledge on the right.
Spin!
That's gonna feel weird. Excellent. See, guys, actions that the two of you perform together are called bros actions. Select an action and using the touchscreen and use the A and B button to perform it. Remember that. There are more actions that only brothers like you can perform. Training complete. Ready to return? Yes. Excellent. Now, the proving grounds the time has to show the fruits of your training. You must use the high jump and spin jump we taught you. To reach the flag way up there, good luck, soldiers. Yep, here we go.
Hurry!
Alright.
Spin!
Here we go.
Jump! Hurry!
There we go.
Spin!
There we go. And doom.
Yeah!
Boom. Not doom, sorry. Boom. Incredible! Master Mario, Master Luigi, you truly are super brothers. I salute you. You have perfectly mastered the high jump and the spin jump. Master Mario, Master Luigi, may your mission be successful. Good luck out there. Move out! Alright. So here we go. We're gonna try to pursue this. Nuts. What the heck? Alright, we can save again once more. And then go up here. Oh shoot. That sucks. Mario, Luigi, sirs! This is an emotional reunion, sirs. While you're leaving here, we completely forgot to mention to you earlier. Affirmative. You see, when you master a technique in the field, you can use it in battle. Since you have mastered the high jump and spin jump, you can now use the techniques in battle. You must confirm technique mastery with a combat simulation.
Let's go!
Yes, I pressed the R button. Now I'm going to switch back to the... Oh yeah, I should probably switch back to in the first place. Command block added. First, you'll need to select bros attacks. Okay. So you can choose the easy or normal. So we're gonna do the normal. So we can demo this.
Let's go!
See? Hey. And. So, let's try this.
Let's go.
Of course, my timing is off. Once more. If you want to learn all about the pros attacks, check the guide. 5? Golly, bro.
Let's go. Mamma mia.
Mamma mia, indeed.
If you want to learn about... Check the guide. Yes. Thank you.
Let's go.
Thanks! Thank you! Thank you!
Let's go.
Thank you! There we go! Keep using the breath attack, you may eventually learn new super versions of those moves. Deploy these skills in battle often. Oh, and we'll go ahead and restore your BP you used while you're training. Thanks. Appreciate it. Thus, we can officially confirm that these field techniques are indeed executable in battle. Proper planning and preparation will ensure your safety throughout your journey. We wish you luck. Move out. I am definitely going to use the guide for a second. I'll be right back.
So I'm back for a while, hopefully. So let me finish my argument on why do I think the Pokemon fans are, you know, arguing in bad faith. So what do I mean by that? So what I mean by that is like the pictures that they are trying to compare to, or like try to make similarities to the actual Palworld pals, is I think that's what they're called, right? Pals. So the argument that they're trying to use is kind of like just photoshopped and just like comparatively, like if you look at the bosses, like the legendary bosses or whatever, like not to spoil too much because there are legendary bosses in the game. Like this is from what I've heard and everything. I don't know what exactly are, but like for those of you that don't care about spoilers too much, I'm not going to show it obviously, but I'm just going to say for the most part, like they're there, and you know you can see comparatively, like okay, one is clearly better than the other on how a boss fight is supposed to be done in terms of like fighting these guys, pals versus Pokemon basically, and you look and it's like okay, wow, they did it right, like they absolutely did it. Now, if we were to look at an argument of like, just to like see like, okay, like they just wish that Pokemon was the one that did this. They really wish it was Pokemon that did the entire thing. They really did. They really wish they were the ones. And I will say, I can relate to them in that context. Not in the sense of spreading hate towards Palworld, because honestly, I was just, if you know, it looks similar, I would just personally just play Palworld. And you know for a dang fact that if it was ever playable on the Nintendo Switch, it will get a lot more sales there, or Nintendo Switch 2 really now, that it will get a lot more sales there than any of the Pokemon games released today. It's a hot take, I know, but it's the truth. It's the absolute truth. You can't argue otherwise. It's just the absolute truth. So back to like you know, like why I relate. So something that I've gotten over for like 2 years now is a new 3D Mario game, and you know, Nintendo has reportedly like time and time again said, oh, like yeah, new 3D Mario game's gonna come out, or there's been some leaks here and there that's like happened, and it's like, is it really that accurate? And so they have announced that there will be a new 3D Mario game, or a new Mario game at the third quarter of 2027, which will be autumn or fall of 2027, which is another year from now, basically. Meaning that
it is quite possible that the 3D Mario game could be announced this year or next year during E3 or something like that. If I were them, I would wait it out a little bit until it's, you know, like, to, like, really, like, say anything. And on top of that, like, personally for me, I just don't find anything canon anymore after Brothership, because that's the last game that's canon to anything, and then I think just stuff just continues from there. Sorry to say, but that's just the truth on how I see things, personally. And I'm not being obsessive, like, obviously, like, if you guys see anything else canon, like, that's related to Mario or whatever, you know, fine, you can make a canon. Oh yeah, Donkey Kong Bonanza, I would find that canon as well. Don't worry, like, I find that canon. But everything else, I do not find canon whatsoever, because it just doesn't make sense. What else? Oh, so how do I relate? Well, personally for me, I've seen plenty of games where there's a lot of open world stuff that's happened, and I've seen a lot of open world you know, games that are easily played, and are usually sword games or first player like shooter games, you know, etc, etc. It's like an open world, you know, game. A lot of them are. I envy that, but I also am happy that the games that do push for that direction are doing well. At least most of them that are doing well, I appreciate and are happy that they are doing well. Now, do I wish that for Mario? Yeah. And have I received that? No. Let me explain. And for those of you that want to say, like, well, what about Bowser's Fury? That doesn't count. That's a DLC game that was just made directly for the Switch, and it was a concept that could have been something that was going to expand on a little bit more, where it's just like you have access to a little bit of the area, and then you just have more and more areas to explore as you progress through the game and beat certain bosses. You know, it was just a concept. Now, what do I mean by, like, open world? So what defines an open world? Well, an open world would be something like it's one huge map, and, you know, you have access to certain, access to certain areas, and then you'll have access to more and more as you progress through the game. And then eventually, when you reach the end of the game, you know, there could be some side quests that you can still do occasionally. It wouldn't be like, it wouldn't affect your percentage of the game completed, but it would just affect of like, okay, like, you can do certain things, then just manage certain things, and it wouldn't have to, it's just optional. Like, you have more content to do, and it would just be there as a silly gag, in a way. Kind of like Mario Odyssey, in a way, where if there's like side quests that you can get done, that wouldn't affect your percentage towards the game. You can easily just do those. So that's my take on it, and, you know, I think if Nintendo were to do a 3D Mario game, I know it would sound a little bit lazy, but I would love to see the Koopalings be in the 3D Mario game. That was my dream. Obviously, they wouldn't be the main bosses, but I would like to see, like, how the concepts would have been if there were anything for a particular, not to sound like Nintendo Land or anything like that, but I would have wanted to see how it would have worked if there were equivalent to, like, having a first phase where it's just kind of like a boom boss fight, in a way, where they decide to fight you head on, and then they decide to take another approach where I'm gonna just fight you with a machine or something else, or have another gimmick completely, you know, and that would be their second phase. So the thing that I moved on from, though, is that, like, you know, we may never get this. We may never get a 3D Mario game where this will ever happen, where it will be open world. It will just be straight up just a bunch of sandboxes that you travel to, and that's really it. Because that's what Odyssey was. That's what 64 was to me. That's what Sunshine was. That's also what Galaxy and Galaxy 2 were. Well, Galaxy 2 is kind of, I mean, you can debate on that one in a way, right? But I'm gonna stop for right now until the boss fight, because I think I'm about to read some dialogue, and I'm about to interrupt myself in a few seconds.
And we're back. Wow, we have 229 coins. That's a lot. They really eased it up in this game.
Yeah. Let's see here. You have 229 coins. Took you long enough, but well done. I'll just be taking those coins now.
Finally! Let me out of here!
You want out? You want me to help you? Who said I'd do that?
You swindler!
You're not in the Mushroom Kingdom anymore. Outsiders, be gone!
Let's go!
I think I said it in the original game, but bro's a freaking patriot. He wants outsiders to be gone. Look at that. He wants to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, let's just go.
So, I want to talk about the game for a second. Tolstar is somebody who is very unique in a way, because he is the first official boss, like one could argue.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. But how about this?
So, as I was saying before, one could argue that he could be the first official boss. He is someone who sets the tone for the rest of the game on kind of like difficulty-wise, like just like, you know, he's like not super difficult, but he's just like difficult enough, and he'll like kind of just like, yeah, you can see like he have a second phase right there where he's like angrier. So like yeah, so you'll see like he'll like show like certain attacks. In fact, he's like one of those bosses that will like kind of like you know, kind of make things obvious, but also like probably the last boss that will make things obvious. So yeah, needless to say, with my conversation that I had earlier, I'm gonna probably cut it short for right now, because no way, get the fuck out of here, bruh. Nah, bro, learn Super Smash Bros. Move. Get the flip out of here, bruh. No way. Alright, we gotta do this. Sorry to interrupt, buddy. Jeez, Luke, bro. You have one job. He's still king of a freaking... No way. No way, bro. Alright. We gotta do these now. We're doing these now. Voiceover, you can take back over. Never mind! He died! Bro died before I could even freaking do anything. Oh my gosh. Oh my freaking gosh. I'm gonna put HP in. 27 HP. Alright, Luigi, you're gonna get stash points. There he is.
You, sir, have been griping for far too loudly for some time.
Oh shoot. Mario, reset! You gotta get Princess Peach's voice back! It's all up to you!
Well, I guess that's gonna call it. I'm probably gonna... Yeah, wow, I did not expect to get the advanced movements now. That is something. That is actually kind of something. That's crazy, bruh. What the actual flip, bruh.
Alright, well then. We're 2 hours in for me.
Spin, jump, spin, jump.
Okay. There we go. We got a 1-up restroom right there, and there's that one. Yeah. I think that's gonna call it for this episode. Really, it is. So, for the most part, yeah, I'm gonna just call it here, because I don't know what else to really do here. We only have 100 coins now. What the heck? We only have 100 coins? How is that? That's so rigged. We had 229 earlier. Bruh. I got griped, man. Alright, well, that was something. I've interrupted probably voiceover me like a bunch of times at this point, so I'm gonna just end it off here. Yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video and whatnot, and with all the news and whatnot that I've been like fleshing out. We're gonna start completing areas literally per episode. So yeah, that was prologue. Call it a prologue, I guess, kind of thing. For right now, I guess. So with that being said, don't forget to shine bright and stay bright.